Hi there, Chris, chap in the cap, Motolegends. Today I want to talk to you about a very clever lightweight bike lock that, appropriately enough, is from a company called Litelok. Here at Motolegends, we've always been a little bit concerned about becoming too involved in the motorcycle security business. It's such an emotive subject, and the last thing we want is people coming back to see us and saying that we are responsible for the fact that their bike has been stolen. But the truth is that however much you spend, somebody will find a way of stealing your bike if they are sufficiently determined. Let's face it, if they can break into the secure deposit room in Haddon Gardens, if somebody wants to have your bike away, they will find a means of doing that. But that having been said, we really like this. It's called the Litelok. Now, frankly, if you live in London, if you've got a 20 grand BMW, you're leaving it in the front of the house overnight, you want to chain it to a ground anchor, then this may not be the device for you. But then, in truth, nothing this side of a pack of Dobermans or an elite Mossad squad is going to give you 100% security. This is a different kind of device. It's light, it's easy to carry, it doesn't take up much space. You can easily put it in the top box or in a pannier, yet it's still rated gold under the Sold Secure system. Now, what that means, the definition of gold is that it should take a committed thief using sophisticated equipment at least 5 minutes to break the device. Now, that's enough to deter the opportunist thief, perhaps not the determined thief or the determined professional who's working out of sight, but in town, if you're leaving your bike for an hour or so, I think this device is probably up to it. Now, there are chains and locks out there that are, it has to be said, certified to a higher level. There's a higher level called the diamond level. And I know of one chain from a company called Squire. It's called the Squire Behemoth. It's got 22mm links. In fact, I tried to put one through my bike and the links were just too big to go through the spokes. The chain weighs 22 kilograms per meter. It's just far too heavy to carry, and at over 600 pounds, it's simply prohibitively expensive. This is incredibly light. It weighs just 1.4 kilograms. It's a meter in length. It's 2 inches wide, which means that you can slip it through any wheel. It'll go behind any fork. You can put it through the frame. Costs just 139 pounds, and it comes with a neoprene cover, so it's not going to damage your bike. If the neoprene cover gets dirty, it comes with a spare cover, so you can swap it over. You can get them in red or in black. Now, if you often go out with other riders, you can buy the locks as a pair with one key. And what that means is that you can put one through the front wheel of your bike, through the front wheel of your friend's bike, and lock them together. What I've also heard of people doing is buying 2 devices to use it on one bike, because then if you've got one on the front wheel and one on the back wheel, if somebody's going to try and nick your bike, they've then got 10 minutes work to do, even if they're a proper professional, rather than just the 5 minutes. So I've taken the neoprene cover off so we can get a slightly closer look at the lock and device itself. The casing, the lock, is made from a drill-resistant hardened alloy steel. The strap is made from a patented composite called Boa Flexicore. It's a high-tensile alloy and polymer mix. Now, I've got to be frank, that means absolutely nothing to me, but I've got to admit, it does sound a little bit impressive. So there you have it. It's up to you to determine your risk level and to decide whether this is the kind of lock that is going to work for you, given the kind of places where you leave your bike. But if you are looking for something light, easy to use, highly portable and super strong, then I don't think there's anything on the market out there to compare with this. For me, I won't in future leave home without one. If you'd like to see more security devices, then visit our website motolegends.com. If you'd like to learn more about the Litelok, then click on one of the links on the screen. Sometimes they're up there, sometimes they're down there. That will take you directly to the relevant page on our website. There you can check out the spec in a little bit more detail, you can check on availability, and obviously if you want to buy a Litelok, you can do that there and then. Now, we try to make the process of buying from us as simple, straightforward and risk-free as we possibly can. There's no delivery charge on anything you buy from us, returns are totally free, and what's more, we give you a full 12 months in which to decide whether you do want to return something to us. We have the best price promise in the business. Now, John Lewis is rightly famed for its never knownly undersold guarantee. We actually go one stage better. If you can find anyone selling anything that we sell at a price that is below ours, we will beat that retailer's price by a full 10%. If the retailer is in the EU and not in the UK, we will match their landed price. Now, there are a few terms and conditions, nothing particularly onerous, but if you are going to price beat us, I suggest that you visit the website and check out what those terms and conditions are. Now in the future, if you'd like to receive bulletins from us, email bulletins about new products, then if you go to the website, at the top of every page there's a piece of script that says newsletter sign up. Click on there, within seconds you'll be in business. In future you'll receive bulletins from us. If however you prefer to get your information videographically, that is to say in this form, then we would be delighted if you want to become a subscriber to our YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking on the link below. Now this is 2020, and before Christmas this year we're going to be giving away a motorbike to one of our YouTube subscribers. We're calling it a Steve McQueen tribute bike. It's based on a Mutz 125cc machine. It's a lovely little cutie. You can read more about it on the homepage of our website or on the front page of our YouTube channel. I'd like to finish with a little plug for our fabulous shop here. Now, we're based in Guildford. We're about a mile from the centre of Guildford, a mile from the railway station. The shop itself is small. It's got a small footprint, but it's attached to our warehouse where we have more than £2 million worth of stock arranged over 3 floors. That technically makes us the largest, actually the second largest, but in some ways the largest motorcycle apparel shop in the UK. But we think that we are far more than just the amount of stock here we have in the building. We're all about service, we're all about the personal fitting. Check us out on Trustpilot if you want. We have the highest 5-star ranking in the business. When you come to see us, we'll serve you only the finest Italian Illy coffee, or we'll serve you proper Yorkshire tea in a proper teapot. And who knows, if you're lucky, you might even get to taste one of Sean's mum's delicious motorcycle-shaped shortbread biscuits. Anyway, this has been Chris. I hope to talk to you again soon.